She doesn't text me on the weekend. Don't wanna know what she's up to. Calm down. If I close my eyes and focus on my own mind for a while, then it doesn't matter. This love's all I remember.
Good morning, you guys. I'm going to do kind of like a day in the life vlog today. Today is a day where I have a performance. I'm doing a corporate gig today, and a lot of you guys have asked more about like my singing and like what I do professionally. So I thought this would be a great time to just show you how it goes. A corporate gig is what I'm doing today, and it's different than like what I would normally do, which is like a main stage show. Where it's like in a theater venue. A corporate gig is normally for a company. It's normally in a casino, like ballroom or something like that, where they take the ballroom, which is just like a convention center kind of room, and they put it all out so it looks like a full-on stage. There's lights, there's everything like that. So I'm gonna take you along, show you kind of how the day goes with that, and I'm gonna show you how I get ready. So let's get into it. A lot goes into getting ready for any kind of gig that I'm doing. I've got all my makeup out here. This is so much more than I would ever use on just a daily basis, but I will just take you through it all as I get ready. I always like to start with a dry brush, and this is really old, but I'll dry brush my skin before every shower just to give it a nice exfoliation. So I'm gonna take a shower now, and I'm gonna show you, actually, I'm just gonna hop into my shower here real quick and show you what's going on in the shower. And I've been loving this, I don't know how you say it, Osea Ocean Cleanser. Probably hands down the best cleanser I've used so far. I'm loving this Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner. I'm gonna do a full review on Function of Beauty, so I won't really go into that, but that's what I wash my hair with. Then I've got this Duval spinning brush, which I really like. It has a ton of attachments, which I'll show you guys later. This is the face attachment, and I'll show you how I use it to wash my face. I have never had a spin brush before, and I actually prefer the spin to the Clarisonic, which is what I had for so many years. And then I'm also in the shower going to be using the other attachments. This is like a full body exfoliation, which I love to do whenever I'm going to be on stage. And then this is, of course, the little pumice thing for my heels. Got to get those nice and clean. Okay, let me step out of the shower here. Okay, time is running short, so I am going to go ahead and get ready, and then I will show you as I go along. But my steamer is ready, and so I'm going to do that before I do anything else, because not only is it great for my voice, but it also clears my sinuses, and it opens up my pores before I put in all my skin thingies. It smells so good. I put a drop of doTERRA lavender in there, and then just steam starts to come out of here, and I just hold it up to my face. So I'll do that before I put my makeup on. The first thing I'm going to show you is just this Duval spin brush. And like I said, this is the first spin brush I've tried. The company sent this to me to give it a shot, and I was a little bit skeptical. I'm just going to put a little bit of the OC or Osea, however you say that, as to whether it would work or not, but I'm really enjoying it. So there's one speed, and then I'm just putting it small little circles everywhere. And what I like about this, I feel like the spinning action as opposed to the Clarisonic gives even more exfoliation. I kind of had given up on using a Clarisonic just because it was so expensive, and I bought another one and it broke, and I'm just over it. So when this company contacted me, I was super excited to give it a shot. But to be honest, I was thinking it wasn't going to be as good of quality. But the reason I like this so much is because it actually provides more exfoliation, and then the extra attachments make it like great. Like your whole body, head to toe, can be like really exfoliated and smooth, which I love. So I use this probably like maybe once a day or once every other day, depending on how my skin feels, and I just go by how it's going, how it's feeling. And I don't do like a ton, just maybe like a minute or two, and that's it. And it's water resistant, so I normally bring it in the shower, but I just figured I'd show it to you guys here like this. I even like to exfoliate the eyebrow area just real quickly. Okay, and then that's it, and I'm just gonna wash my face off. Now that I am extra exfoliated everywhere, my favorite comb to use after a shower is this wooden comb. It's by Bass, and it just really helps my hair air dry as nicely as it can. So I'll just allow my hair to air dry as much as possible. On regular days, I don't use heat, but today I need to because I can't be looking all natural when I need to be all gussied up. I'm really enjoying this lavender coconut deodorant from e-Cornell. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray some rose water to start on my chest, on my face, and then I'll move on to a vitamin C serum. I'm gonna use this vitamin C serum. Really brightens, and it's not super abrasive either. It's pretty natural. I feel like I can use it on a daily basis. Normally I'll put this on at night, but I also feel like under makeup sometimes a vitamin C serum gives a little bit of a glow. So that's what I'm gonna do that right now. Next up, just like the tiniest dab of eye cream. I don't wanna put too much, as under makeup, I don't think it's a great idea, especially if I get sweaty during the performance. And then for a facial moisturizer, I like to use just this avocado oil. I use this on my face and my body, and I'm just using a very tiny amount. My face is nice and still wet from the rose water plus vitamin C serum. So I just tap it in. Some days I'll use like a moisturizing face cream, and this is what I'm currently using, this Creme de la Creme from Fleur & Bee. All of these products are from Fleur & Bee. They also sent me the stuff to try out. Fairly inexpensive. If you want to give it a shot, I will show you down below. Next up, I'm going to moisturize my body. So I just do like a couple squirts of lotion, and then, and a little bit of the avocado oil. And then I use that everywhere on my body. So this is really like on a show day or a day that I'm doing like a corporate gig like today. This is like the first layer of moisture. I'm all about moisturizing my skin like crazy, especially when I have to put like that fake bronzing spray on. If you have not moisturized skin, it's gonna look patchy and disgusting. And you don't want your skin to look patchy and disgusting. You want it to be glowy and tan and beautiful. So I put this everywhere, my legs, my feet. With that spin brush and the large attachment, like the body exfoliator, I love to do just like go over my toes, because what it does, it's like this time-saving buffer. Instead of like taking the time to do your toenails, if you don't have time, you can kind of just buff the top of them, and they really come to this really like clean, almost like, you know, like when you go to the ocean and you've been in the water and the sand and it's given you like this fresh exfoliation on your toes and your fingernails. It does that. So it's really nice, really like white fingernails, toenails. It's almost like it just takes that step away, which is really convenient when you don't have a lot of time. I'm all oiled up. I'm gonna put my towel away, and then I'm gonna get started on some makeup. So before I do makeup, I'm just gonna brush my teeth, and what I've been doing lately, I showed this in a video a long time ago, this On Guard by doTERRA. I really like this toothpaste, and then I'm just taking a little bit of non-aluminum baking soda, and I'm mixing that together to brush my teeth. This is just a little overview of some of my makeup. I've got cruelty-free brushes by MOTD. This is a blush that I used to wear all the time, but now I just pull it out for show. It's just like a hot pink. I've got Alima Pure, some little sparkles here. Mother Bear's Handmade, which is now called Prisma Palette. I've broken one, I see, but this is a little bit messy, but I love this Impressionist palette. And then I've just got all my regular stuff. For show, I'll break out the Hourglass mascara. I can't wear that all the time because it really irritates my eyes, but it is cruelty-free, but it does have lots of chemicals. So I'm all set to start my makeup. Before I do that, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this texturizing spray and spray it through the roots. I honestly really dislike this stuff, but I haven't found a natural version of this that works for me. I hate the way it smells. So if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know all of my old favorites, and that's primarily what I'm gonna use. Because I'm not performing full time anymore, I really don't go through the same amount of makeup that I normally would. I'll list all the products that I use down below in the description so you can have a peek if you're interested. This is my all-time favorite natural concealer. It's the Hint Duet Perfecting Concealer in medium, and I just find that this is like the best. I really don't use any kind of liquid foundation because I just use this to cover dark circles and scarring, and then I just use powder on top of that, and that is great for every day, but also I find it works totally fine for stage, which is pretty rare to find a product that will hold up to both being under like stage lights and not. Like potentially, if you really wanted to or needed to, you could use this as almost as your full foundation. Now, I don't normally put this much on an everyday basis, but because I'm gonna be under stage lights, I'm gonna put a little bit more, and then if I need to, once I'm you know, almost close to performance, I will add a little bit more, but normally I just put more powder on. So around the corners of my mouth. Beige 3 from Alima Pure. What I've been doing a lot lately is called corporate gigs or industrial gigs. And for this, we do like one rehearsal in a dance studio, which we did last week. And from that one rehearsal, you just either need to memorize everything or video it and then keep rehearsing on your own. And then when you get to the venue, either the day before or the day of, you do a tech run. And what that means is that you go through spacing and they are setting lights, and you're just making sure that everything that you practiced in the dance studio is now going to be fitted to the stage. I'm coming in with Trinidad from Lima Pure as my bronzer, and I'll layer this up again more when it comes closer to showtime. Everything is kind of like not as predictable as like a stage show where you've rehearsed maybe for a week or longer, depending on how long the show is, and it's like in a theater venue that is completely set, and every night it's the exact same thing over and over. In theory, most of the time something always goes wrong, but in a corporate setting, it's like you rehearse and you do your best to get ready for this venue, and you do the tech run in the venue, and sometimes you have like a makeshift dressing room, sometimes you have a real dressing room, and then it's just you do it once, and most of the time these corporate gigs pay pretty good. So I, being in a city, we used to live in Las Vegas, and then we used to live and work on cruise ships, and being in a city now, we're close to Reno, we kind of live out in the country, but there are casinos here and there are shows here, but there's not a lot of work. So I find that there's a lot more corporate work that I'm doing here, and I'm totally fine with that because they allow me to still perform, which I love. Okay, so I've got a really dirty hand mirror here, so excuse that. I'm just gonna take this Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to start to do my brows. I have tried so many different natural brow products, and the closest one I found to actually liking was one by Hint Beauty, but I just found it to be really dry after some time, and I always end up going back to this. I know it's not the cleanest of products. It is cruelty-free, but that's about it. Okay, so I'm coming in with, what color is this? Terracotta by Prisma Palettes, and this is my base color. I love this color. I wear this color pretty much every single day. It's something I can just, swipe all over my eyes and have a nice color. Bringing it up a little bit higher than maybe normal. This eye routine for getting ready for a show is pretty basic, especially right now, because I know by the time I'm 15 minutes before the show, half hour before the show, I'll probably just do a little bit more touch up. So I'm really speeding through, but I love this color because you can speed through. It's great for my skin tone, so I'm sure everybody's a little bit different what they find to be the best. But I love these eyeshadows. Can't say enough about them. I've been using them for, I don't know, at least like 2 or 3 years. I never looked back after finding this because it's really the best natural eyeshadow I've ever found. I think what I'm gonna do is use this in my crease. Maybe use this a little bit higher up. Maybe use these two. Maybe this on the lid and this in the inner corner. I think I might go for all of that. So I'm gonna just use this in my crease just slightly. I'm starving. I've been doing intermittent fasting, and I have to say I'm just really hungry. I gotta eat something. Okay, so I just drag this down to the edge right now. Again, it looks totally like a child is doing my makeup, but once I blend, it's all in the blending and it'll be golden. Oh, hello, my love. How are you? You wanna say hi to the camera? Say hi. You say hi, everybody? Okay, now I'm just gonna take a blending brush and really blend that out because it's kind of severe. Booby? Okay, let's do it. Booby break. Poor guy. This color here, and I'm going to use that on the inner corners of my eyes. Now I'm going to use an eyeliner. This is from Hint, and I got this thinking that it was vegan, but it's actually not. It has beeswax in it, and also I'm not super impressed with it. It really runs after the day. I always have a raccoon eye, so I don't think I'll be purchasing this again, but it doesn't irritate my eyes at all, which is great. And it really has a nice black pigment, but the fact that it runs is a no-go for me. And already this eyeliner has smudged, so I'm just gonna blend it in. It's very disappointing when an eyeliner does not do what it's supposed to. But I don't want to go back to a conventional one because it really bothers my eyes. I'm going to use the Zuzulux liquid eyeliner in Raven. And I'm always really crappy at doing this in the camera, so what I might do is just turn this and then you can kind of see what I'm up to in the mirror. I'm using House of Lashes, which is cruelty-free, and these are the Siren lashes. Before I put the lashes on, I like to do a coat of the Hourglass. This is the Caution mascara. It's just a sample, and like I said, I just use this for when I'm gonna be on stage. I still have a half hour. I haven't done Pilates yet because we're taking a booby break. Pilates, and then I still gotta do my hair at some point.
Before you educate the head, try to educate the heart.
So much better. Still haven't done my hair. I'm gonna just quickly do that and then we gotta go. I got 4 minutes. This is what always happens. Almost ready. I gotta get some pants on. I don't know exactly what my costume is. I gotta bring a bra, and then my hair is like halfway done. I'm gonna quickly curl as much as I can. All right, here's a reason why I don't like to heat my hair often, because it really takes me so many passes through to get my hair to hold curl, which is really annoying and very damaging also. I like this curling iron. I've had it for a really long time. It's a nice, really big barrel. And then I just keep the ends out. I put some of that Pureology wind tossed spray in there just to give it some volume. My hair is really not very volumized. By the time I get there in a half hour, this will be gone. Okay, forward, back, and good enough for the moment. Lego!
Get emails. I'm good. Difficult to measure.
Is it really this way? Because sign up there said to the left. Hi, sorry to bother you. I'm looking for the Capri Ballroom. Hey. Let me show you a good time. Shut me down, good Lord. Baby's got a moment all the time. Blowing my mind, maybe in time. Baby, I can get you in my Okay, it's almost showtime, and I just want to talk about eating before a show. Every profession is different, right? But I want to make sure that I'm hydrated for singing, but also that I'm not bloated. And for me, the best thing is juices and smoothies for that. If I cut down on that before I perform, that I'm not gonna have to pee in the middle of the show. I'm a little bit hungry right now, but that's the perfect place to be. Not starving and not full. To be able to fit in my costume and feel confident on stage. I just want to show you guys one of the places I'm quick changing. It's always very random. So I guess this is a kitchen. Here's my hanger. There's my clothes. All right, just like that, all finished. The show went really well, and I'm really glad I have fruit in the car. And now I put on my other hat of mommy, and I gotta go home. So yeah, woohoo! Look at this epic car snack. I'm really excited that I packed this for myself. Hi, my boy. How are you? Oh. Okay, we're gonna do it. Ready? Let's go. Yummy. Look, we got a tomato.
First one.
First tomato, and we're gonna split it. Get out the knife.
It's firewood seeds.
Yummy. Okay, you have yours.
Oh my god, so
good.
Brush.
Why is that so different than a regular tomato from the store?
So real.
Right off the vine, so good.
Sweet. What are you doing, sir?
So we don't have a whole lot of food going on. We got some fruit and some carrots. We don't have any greens. And so this is one of those moments that I'm so thankful that we have something already pre-made. We've got rice and beans. I always talk about this being such a great staple to have on hand, and you can make a dinner quick. So we're gonna split an avocado. We got tomatoes. This is the only bit of lettuce that we have left, and he's eating rice and beans, and so I'm just gonna do this. This is a very Cuban meal. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm half Cuban. And these are Cuban black beans from my cookbook. If you're interested, the recipe is to die for. So yeah, we'll just have some rice and beans with some lettuce, tomato, and avocado. Doesn't have to be hard. And there you have it. That's it. Took a couple of minutes and simple, and I'm totally gonna eat it because I'm starving after that long day. Can you say bye-bye?
Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye. Bye. Thanks for tagging along with me today. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Weekend. Don't wanna know what she's up to. Calm down. If I close my eyes and focus on my own mind for a while, then it doesn't matter.